Hello everyone, this is Andrew McNair from Swan Capital with our December 2022 Swan Report. In this month's video, we're going to discuss some recent headlines that influence the financial markets and the economy. But I want to provide you some perspective and distill this information about what these developments may mean for you over the next few months ahead. Now, as always, please stay tuned at the end of this video for a required disclosure statement. Remember that this is not personal financial advice to you. At Swan Capital, our market outlook remains cautious because of inflation as well as sadly rising interest rates. We hope everyone has had a happy, safe, pleasant, and relaxing Thanksgiving. The markets surely did. While people were on the move in one of the busiest travel seasons in recent memory, and we also saw a lot of buying activity in Black Friday, Wall Street was actually pretty quiet, and in a good way. Trading volumes are typically thinner during these short trading weeks, and Thanksgiving week is notoriously the slowest of weeks, rivaled only by the week between Christmas and New Year's. Well, at least Christmas week has the urgency of year-end hanging over it. Plus, it's the tail end of the holiday season, and people are gearing up for a fresh start in the New Year's with all their New Year's resolutions and trying to make additional deposits to their investments. But Thanksgiving week doesn't have any of those constraints or concerns. Instead, it has all the relaxed tendencies of a pair of oversized sweatpants. This holiday season comes on the heels of a brutal summer and fall. So really any source of enthusiasm is really welcomed. At the consumer level, we already have plenty of bad news. So we needed some of this good news. So last month's bright spot was the release of the minutes from the latest Federal Reserve's meeting. This meeting notes, actually now a week old, showed that the most Fed officials favored actually slowing rate increases sooner. Never mind that numerous officials have delivered hawkish and aggressive remarks regarding their commitment to fighting inflation since the last meeting. Now, as we head into the holiday season, consumers will make or break the fourth quarter. If Americans get out and spend a lot of money during this holiday season, we may well see this rally continue until year end. Now, if consumers falter, and there are signs that consumers may be nearing exhaustion, we could have a challenging end to a year. We would already like to forget. Everyone seems to believe we are on the brink of a recession. The debate is, when will it start? How long will it last? And how severe could this recession really be? Anyone who works in any sort of forecasting knows that these three pieces of information are vital to formulating a forecast in the first place. And right now, we don't have answers to any of these questions. So be careful with the news that you consume because they don't have the answers either. Did the Fed overdo it? Did it go too far or not far enough? All of this will be crystal clear in 1 or 2 years from now, obviously. But in the short term, markets are ebbing and flowing as various pieces of data are made available. Now, sometimes that data is optimistic and it's encouraging, but other times it's depressing and really disappointing. I mean, look at the latest jobs report. It's not what the Fed wanted to see. After 4 75 basis point hikes, which is a total of 3.75% increases in 2022, the Fed wants to see job growth actually stall. Why do they want to see job growth stall? Less available wages mean people aren't spending as much on goods, thereby forcing prices as well as inflation down and finally declining. Expectations were for jobs to grow by 200,000 jobs in November, and the ADP report looked promising as only 127,000 private sector jobs were added. But then BLS, the Bureau of Labor Statistics report, released later that week that non-farm payrolls increased by 263,000 for November, and unemployment remained unchanged at 3.7%. This year is already in the books, and the correction in the market offered many opportunities for our clients. And at Swan Capital, we don't like market corrections or market downturns, but we've been very proactive this year by managing our clients' accounts. For example, we've been investing their cash into this down market. We've been buying more equities and reducing bond exposure. We've been actually processing Roth conversions during these times. We're taking actions so our clients can enjoy all the benefits and the fruits of a recovery when it finally comes. However, we always stay ready for future downturns because bear markets can last for months, and having a plan in place for the best way to stay ahead of the market and make the best decisions for our clients' families. Remember, you always control the economy under your roof. And so I would like to end this year's market recap with a quote from Charles Dickens. From his famous work, The Christmas Carol, "I will honor Christmas in my heart and try to keep it all year. I will live in the past, the present, and the future. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. I will not shut out the lessons that they teach." This quote means to me that while focusing on your investments is important, at Christmas, though, we all need to spend less time worrying about the market, turn the news off for a few days, and more on the things that truly give us joy all year long. Spend quality time with your family and be there for the holidays. We wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's it for this month's Swan Report, as well as this year of 2022 Swan Report. Thank you for listening every month. And remember that nothing we talk about here is a recommendation personally for you. But if you'd like to discuss your personal financial situation, be sure to give us a call at 850-380-9558 and start the year out with great decisions with your investments. I look forward to talking to you soon.